time. It's the Lahore Qalandars taking on Islamabad United in match 1 of HBL PSL 9. It comes to you live from Lahore. And this, the toss of the coin, came down, and it was Islamabad United who won it and decided that they would field first. Now look at the 2-11s that they've decided to start off with, and it's stars all over the place. Shaheen Shah Afridi, the skipper, such a star, looking to lead them particularly well, lead them well again to another title. Can they make it a three-peat? That's the question. On to Islamabad United. Colin Monroe, Alex Hales, power-packed right at the top. They're the overseas pros, along with Tamal Mills at the back end. Bowls fast, looks also to do well at the death. Couple of brothers. The other brother will be vying to get into the 11 as well.
This man on screen, he needs to perform for Islamabad United, the big signing, Naseem Shah. Right.
Yeah, nice to see him back, actually. Ah, lovely. You hear that? The countdown in the stadium. We're ready to go. Swing first up. Started it a little too wide. It's wide to start on the board straight away with the freebie. Scythed away. It's off to the boundary. There's the first one. 4 runs.
But this is what he likes doing, bowling into the pitch. He has to be careful.
Shahzada Farhan, who's coming off really good form in the national T20. Really on it very quickly.
Shot. Oh, yes. That's a beauty. Overcorrection a little too full. And that's pumped down the ground. Shot. Top stuff from Farhan. 20 without loss after 2. What a shot. What about that for timing? Well, he's in on it now. Fakhr Zaman.
Really simple shot, but it's all about the balance. Beautiful.
Width, too much width, and it's smashed away for 4. Oh, nearly. Shouts of catch it and hopes, no doubt, as the ball tantalizingly went past the right shoulder of cover. It's gone for 4.
Ahmad Wasim would have wanted him to get a hand on him up. Down the ground, it's 6 runs. Shahzada Farhan is on fire.
Been good tempo, Dominic.
Yeah, really good.
Wicket taken. Finally, the breakthrough has come. Shadab, the captain, brought himself on, and he is struck.
Fakhr Zaman just manages 13 tonight. Couldn't quite get under the ball to get the elevation or distance. It was towards the toe end of the bat, but also turned in his hands. And the skipper draws first blood for Lahore Qalandars. There's Fakhr Zaman, who walks back for 13. Lahore now 67 for 1.
Will be a first half century for Farhan in his HBL PSL career. Celebration for him and for every half century scored in HBL PSL. Brighter Paints will be donating 50,000 Pakistani rupees to support education.
Oh, that's straight up in the air. The keeper should take this and takes it quite comfortably. Mills into the attack, and he's got a wicket first up.
The prize wicket, Saibzada Farhan on 57 of just 36 deliveries. Trying to work it into the leg side, never got the hold of it. Azam Khan always nonchalant. That's a big wicket.
Saibzada Farhan gone for 57. He played well. It's 89 for 2.
Oh, that is some shot. Gives himself room and smacks it down the ground. That's a nice swivel off the leg side and through the fielder. Ubaid Shah lets this one pass through. It is back-to-back boundaries and results in a big over in spite of the wicket. 10 come off Mills over. Lahore 98 for 2. Oh, that sounded nice. And travels the distance. Abdullah Shafiq, well, he's got one big hit in, Pommy.
Think you heard me. And I'm glad. That's a brilliant shot. 2 full and just held over long on, who's there in place but taken out of the equation.
Oh, that's up in the air, but it will be very, very safe and will get him 6.
Covered the line beautifully on that occasion, Dustin. Fahim is not that quick.
We finally got up in the circle. Couldn't really afford to be short. And good work by Van der Dussen to get inside the line. Went all the way past.
Oh, this one even better. Lahore have plenty to cheer for because it's back-to-back big hits from Rassi Van der Dussen. Oh, not when you can hit them like that, says Abdullah Shafiq. As a third 6 of the over.
What a way to bring up the 50 partnership. Oh, wow. Mid-off's up in the circle. And as the bowler, you can't give room outside off.
He's hit the gap nicely there. He's hit the gap beautifully. Moves on to 48. That will be a first 50 in HBL PSL for Rassi Van der Dussen, continuing his wonderful form in franchise cricket over the last few weeks.
Oh, picks it up. That is massive. That is a pickup shot of note. Into the stands it goes.
He has his man. The lights are on. It is the end of Abdullah Shafiq.
Look at that back of the hand, slow one, right on target. Abdullah Shafiq played all over it.
Abdullah Shafiq out for 28, 162 for 3.
Oh no, oh no. Imad Wasim, he had it and then he let it go. Goes length, and that's gone, and that's the power of David Visa.
Yeah, just waiting on that back foot. And then the launch into the leg side. Ideal sort of delivery to hit it. It was paced off.
Down the ground, hasn't hit it, hasn't hit it. Alex Hales poaches an easy one. And Naseem strikes back after the 6.
He was already hitting at 170, right from the toe of his bat, not from the very middle. An easy catch there by Alex Hales.
David Wiese out for 14. 178 for 4.
Jamal Mills. It sounded good enough. It is good enough. Van der Dusen is playing a wonderful hand here. That's in the gap, not quite 6, but Rassi will take 4, trying to bowl as straight as possible to him.
And he has really read Jamal Mills. He knows his art, the slow one.
Yeah, Shaheen doing the right thing and coming back for maybe an impossible 2 of the last ball, but you won't blame him for that. Salman Agha, the thrower. 195 for 5 it will be.
Salman Ali Agha with the throw. He's got a good arm, excellent fielder. Doing the right thing. Shaheen Afridi trying to get an extra run in for the team. Jamal Mills doing no wrong.
Lahore Qalandars must be very happy with the way that they've gone about this.
Excellent contribution from Sahibzada Farhan at the top. 57 runs of just 36 deliveries, and then in the middle, Van der Dusen with 71, not out 41. Abdullah Shafiq just kind of anchored it, finishing at 195.
Naseem Shah 1 for 36. Fahim Ashraf none for 40, but the pick of the bowlers, Shadab 4 overs, 1 for 24, and made sure the breaks were applied in the mid-overs.
Will need 196 of their 20 overs.
Islamabad United need to win this opening game. 196 sets.
They need a good opening partnership to start with.
Right, will he get swing early on? Of course he will. Slip in place. Crucial time this, Bazid, first power play. Zaman Khan into the attack. Slingy just lent on by Hales. First boundary.
It's just a half-hearted shot. Use the pace and the width given, just slightly opening the face of the bat to pierce that gap. Alex Hales, well, he loves space, and that's exactly what Zaman has provided.
Good to see that Alex Hales has come out with intention, and he's put Zaman Khan and the Qalandars under pressure early.
Hit into the offside, into the gap again. The boundary to end the second. 16 without loss.
This one is hit out. Gave him a little shuffle to the offside, then stayed leg side. Hales is 19 from 10 deliveries. That's where he's looking, aiming straight down. And once he gets it up and over the top, this will race away.
Yeah, just slightly fuller. Too full. And the opportunity to drive it down the ground. He's gone full and paid the price.
They're going to have to need all that experience. What a shot. Beautiful looking shot. Down the ground. And Monroe has his first boundary.
How about most games? There's a B appeal and given. The ball back into the pads, and Zaman Khan strikes. And he goes upstairs, does Monroe.
Pitch is in line. Umpires call out. Given out on field. Reviewed, and it is clipping. So a good end to the over for the Qalandars. 8 runs and a wicket. Monroe goes for 5 at the end of the 5th.
That's gone up in the air. There's nobody back there, though. And I tell you what, it wouldn't have helped if there was. It's gone all the way for 6. 50 for 1. It's in the gap, it's in the gap, it'll go for 4. Despite the protection being on that leg side, it's easy pickings with the extra pace. Oh, how was that? That's the question. He certainly feels he's got it. What an introduction to proceedings.
Oh, that's a really good sharp return catch, but
It looks comfortable. Have to have a different view. Yep, in, straight in. Fingers in and under. And it hits it quite hard. There is the confirmation. Timely strike. Hales can be dangerous. He's gone for 36. It's 62 for 2. Not in control, but that doesn't matter. It's gone for 4. Skipper.
Pace on. And that has thumped. That has gone, disappeared. 6 over cover.
And he took the challenge back to Horace Rouf. Just whipping it. Got enough bat on it to get those runs going.
More important runs, not where it was intended. But that brings up 100 for Islamabad. They're right on it in this run chase.
Premeditated shot from Salman Ali Agha, bringing 100 up in 10.5 overs already.
Turned away, fine leg up in the circle, and that'll be another boundary. Placement perfect, back-to-back boundaries.
Just erring in line, David Visa.
Six of them.
He smashed it right in that direction, and almost. Zainab, watch out.
Such a smart shot. Very controlled and effective from Salman.
Lovely. Slow one, hit down the ground, pass split off. And the boundary that ends the 14th. Terrific batting from Salman.
Such a sweet shot. The wrist work there was sublime. No one can catch out there tonight, apparently.
That's one way to hit it, as easy as you like. It's important you don't fall off and create that generated the pace from that base.
This is in the air. Gets it. Does he get enough of it? Just. And he'll bring up a 50 with that boundary. Paul fielding again. And Shadab Khan has his 6th 50 in HBL PSL. Really good from the captain.
Bowled really well and then comes out. Makes a 50 of just 32 deliveries. A little bit help from the fielders throughout his innings. This time Rasewandadusum.
Qalandars, they need wickets. What a shot. It is massive from Shadab Khan. And they are closing in on victory. Going again. Going again. Gone. It is fantastic from the captain. And a statement by Islamabad United in game 1. And another 50 in the game. His second in PSL. His first was for the Qalandars back in 2018. And he now has one for Islamabad. Brilliant performance, end of the 17th, 178 for 2. Clever. Really clever. Dangerous, but clever. All the way, another 6. 16th maximum this evening. And they are one shot away from winning match 1 of HBL PSL 1.
Another one there. Is this how Shadab finishes the game? Yes, he does. With a big 6, a captain's knock. What a performance by Islamabad United.
Partnership of 138, captain with 74 from 41. Salman with 64 from 31.
Where the skipper leads from the front. A partnership of 138 off just 70 balls. And him with that 6. And 65 not out off just 36. A word 2 for Salman, who's 64 from 31.
And just look at those numbers. Alex Hales 36 of 28, but Shadab 74 of 41 and Salman 64 of 31.
A look at the bowlers. Shaheen, yeah, no wickets. That's the issue there, really. They normally would strike up at the front. A wicket for Zaman. And Jahandad went at just under 10s, and it was the middle of the game. Rauf, yes, sometimes expensive, but more times than not, even when he's expensive, he'll take 2 or 3 wickets and break the game open in the middle. Fayaz 1 for 23. All really together as a group couldn't affect the game to put enough pressure on Islamabad United. The extras that they bowled wides and no balls not helping things.
So the champions were put into bat by Islamabad United. 195 for 5. Excellent from Rassi van der Dusen with his 71 from 41. Farhan with 57 from 36. Good from Tamal Mills, a little bit expensive, but 2 for 45. And in reply, Islamabad United, led by captain Shadab Khan with his 74 from 41. Salman with his 64 from 31. A partnership of 138 from 70. Easily they got home with 10 balls to spare. So it is Islamabad United, match 1 of HBL PSL 9, who win by 8 wickets.